Hello folks, welcome back to Final Fantasy X, and we've left off with Seymore up ahead. He's going to be our next boss battle, which should be fun. I have done a little bit of grinding, about 45 minutes worth, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I did that mainly because we have been escaping battles, and this has been a fairly good area to grind in, since the enemies here are quite challenging, and you do have to be careful of the thrust kick off these robots here. I do recommend, if you have it, you spam slow. Natus, you see, does learn Slowgar here, which will cast slow on all enemies. But for now, I am just going to escape from these battles so that we can get to our boss. That is the plan for the moment. But yeah, I didn't want to do too much longer than 45 minutes because, of course, Kimari is not in the group, so he won't be getting any AP from our efforts. But hopefully now we should be well on the way to developing our characters. Natus is actually pretty close to learning Quick Hit. And look at that, there's a nice save sphere which I didn't know about. Otherwise it probably would have been a good idea to start the episode from there tonight, wouldn't it? Or today, depending on when you're watching. Tonight for me. But seeing as how we got this ambush, I'm going to say that that save point's going to come in fairly useful. I don't actually have Yuna's Overdrive maxed out, which would be somewhat useful for the boss, although many of the Aeons that I've collected for her do currently have their overdrives, which is nice. Right, let's see the cutscene and then we'll talk about the boss, shall we? Okay, there's not really a massive cutscene. We just got to see Kimari, who has kicked Oran out of the battle, and I had him in for a reason, so that's fairly irritating. Right, so we can use trigger commands. Talk to enemy. Cast elemental, magic, break, and flare. That's what Seymore Natus will do. I guess by talking we'll raise our stats.
So, you too seek freedom from this painful life?
You talk too much, Seymore.
Natus' strength increases, well that's somewhat pleasant. Okay, so this boss is somewhat challenging. Let's just use Yuna to talk as well.
It is good to see you again, Lady Yuna, but you don't seem pleased.
I'll only be pleased when you're gone to the far plane.
Well, magic defense increased is not a bad thing because Seymore is going to spam some nasty magic attacks along with his little friend here, known as Morty Body. Morty Blizzard will do double cast. As you can see, that's not particularly pleasant, but Morty Body here will actually drain health from Seymore once his health has been depleted, which will in fact work to our advantage. So I am going to use Natus to spiral cut this fella, especially now that his strength's increased. We might be able to one-shot him. Yep. I kind of feel like that was a bit of a waste actually, but he's going to take some health from Seymore there to heal back up, and if we get Yuna here to just heal Natus up, we're probably going to need to bring Oran in to the battle in a moment. How much health does he have? He's got 4,000 health again. So I'm not going to worry about that for now. We're going to bring Oran into the battle. He can use the trigger command as well.
Man I once knew. Keenock was still my friend, Seymore. You will pay for his death.
So Oran's strength has now increased. Yuna is solely on healing duty at the moment, although I will be using Aeons shortly. That goes without saying really though, doesn't it? I don't think any of these bosses can have any of the brakes put onto them. What I am going to do is attempt to do some nice damage to Morty Body once again. Look at that, 4,400 damage, that's what we like to see. Now he's down to 3,000 health. Eventually he will stop regenerating. But while he does so, he is draining Seymour's health, so that's absolutely fine by us. The only thing we do need to be careful is that as Seymore starts losing health, he will also start getting some more dangerous abilities. So I'm going to throw a cure up here on Yuna for now. That will constantly increase her, what's it called, her overdrive as well, which will allow us to do a grand summon. I don't think Magic Rate's going to work, but let's find out, shall we? Nope. But it is enough to again one-shot that guy. Now he's only regenerating 2,000 health. He will also regenerate 1,000 health, at which point he will be done. At least that's a theory. Should we find out? That's a nice attack, that Blizzagar. I don't think he's going to do any more. Who do we want to heal? I'm guessing we're going to need to heal Auron there. So we need to bring some other people into the fight. We don't want them to miss out on AP. Right, so we'll once again throw a cure, this time on Lulu. And Auron can just do a standard attack, that should be enough to finish this guy off for good. Oops, I think I hit Seymore by mistake, although to be honest... Oh no, I didn't. No, that's good. I was going to say 5,500 damage sounds far too much. Oh right, I see, this guy doesn't actually die then, does he? He's just going to stay on whatever it is he's doing. Absorbing 1,000 health from Seymore. Which is fine. So I'm going to start casting some overdrives now. Let's see what sort of damage we can do. I expect that Seymore will be casting Protect in a moment. Right, here comes Protect. So of course if you've got Dispel you can get rid of that. But right now... Right, there's Dispel. Also I'm going to cast Reflect on Seymore at this point. Mainly because at 12,000 health... No, I'm not going to do it at this point then. I'm pretty sure at 12,000 health Seymore will be getting cured. But if we cast Reflect on him, then the party will be absorbing those cures. Which I would say is very nice. Right, so let's bring Riku into battle. I know we've just cast Haste on what's his face, but there we have it. And we'll throw together a couple of... Where are they? Albed Potions, that's the one. That should get us all nicely back up on full health, or thereabouts. Oh yeah, he casts Break. So one of the things I recommend is that you have something that protects against petrification, although for some reason that didn't work. If his ad attacks Riku now, then she's going to be in a lot of trouble. Hence the reason why I'm going to protect her from that. He's going to spam that Break ability as well, which isn't very nice. Right then, so just Waka to bring into battle. We'll attack Reels. Let's see if we can get all 12 hits. I know the guy's still got Protect on. Ah, bugger. But hopefully this will do some damage. I mean, we've only got 4 hits now, which is a bit annoying. Oh, well, that was alright, look. And at this point I am going to cast Reflect, because he is going to start getting cured otherwise. The only thing I would point out now is that you can't cast magic. And if we bring Auron back in, he's not got a lot of health. But we haven't had to use Aeons after all, have we? Hopefully this is going to finish him off. Triangle, la 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 la. There we go. There we go, look, a nice overkill. So we didn't have any deaths in that battle, and we didn't even need to use Reflect in the end. And he doesn't look happy about dying there, does he? Well, he's already dead, Seymore, isn't he? We've already killed him. Just shy of 10k AP for every member of the party. And level 2 key spheres and a shell charge as well. Right, so let's find out what's going to happen now.
With our skins intact, but Yuna lost something. I could already tell her faith was shaken. Yevon had betrayed her. I felt like I should do or say something, anything. But nothing came. I was just as lost as she was. And then...
Well?
We're all clear. We will have to avoid Bevel in the future. Yuna?
Said she wanted to be alone.
Of course.
Right then, so the first thing we're going to need to do now is attend to Yuna. But I would like to save first, if I can.
Must be tough.
Yeah, we can. And we still can't play Blitzball. I'm missing Blitzball. We haven't been able to do it for a while now. Don't forget, I hope you were able to recruit Brother on the airship, because he's a pretty good player, if you're playing it, of course. Who've we got in the party? Okay, we might have enemy encounters here, I'm not totally sure. We're going to have some pretty lengthy cutscenes coming up, so just bear that in mind. Yuna's just down here. And now I'll be quiet.
I always thought that this would be easier somehow. I thought that everyone would help me, with all my friends together beside me. I've been trying so hard.
Maybe you're trying too hard. They told me. Everything.
Everything? Well, so then... you know.
Yeah. I'm sorry. It's just, you know, all those things I said. Like, let's go get Sin, or about Xanarkand. I didn't know what would happen to you, Yuna. I guess... I hope it didn't make you sad. Forgive me.
I wasn't sad. I was happy.
Yuna! Just don't do it.
The pilgrimage?
Yeah. That's right. Forget all about sin. About being a summoner. Forget all that. You know, live a normal life. Come on now, Yuna, what do you say?
Maybe I will. Wouldn't everyone be surprised?
Yeah. Except Riku. She'd be with you. Lulu and Waka wouldn't hold out long.
Kamari would say yes, too, I know. But Sir Orin...
I'll make him understand, Yuna. It's the least I can do for you.
No, I should tell him. He deserves it. What'll I do if I give up my pilgrimage?
Hey! Xanarkand! Let's go to Xanarkand! Not the one in Spira, the one I'm from. Yeah, we can all fly there. Everyone can go. Then, we'll have a big party at my place.
And then we could see Blitzball.
That's right.
Your Xanarkand Abes would play?
Yeah.
We could all watch you play, in a stadium all lit up at night. I'd cheer and cheer till I couldn't cheer anymore.
Yeah, right on.
Well, what about after the game?
We'd go out and have fun.
In the middle of the night?
No problem. Xanarkand never sleeps. Let's go to the sea. Before the sunrise. The city lights go out one by one. The stars fade. Then the horizon glows, almost like it's on fire. It's kinda rose-colored, right? First in the sea, then it spreads to the sky, then to the whole city. It gets brighter and brighter, till everything glows. It's really pretty. I know you'd like it.
I'd like to see it. Someday.
Well, you can, Yuna. We can both go. You...
I can't. I just can't. I can't go.
Yuna.
continue. I must. If I give up now, I could do anything I wanted to. And yet, even if I was with you, I could never forget.
I'll go with you.
What?
I'm your guardian. Unless I'm fired.
Stay with me. Until the end. Please.
Not until the end. Always.
Always then. Maybe you should head back to camp first.
Roger.
Right, sorry about that. Put my headphones back on after those lengthy cutscenes. But yeah, we are back in control of Tidus once again, but only for a moment by the looks of things. What's happening here?
Wait. I'll go with you. Sir Orin? Waka? Lulu? Kamari? Riku? Everyone, we leave at dawn. And I'm sorry for putting you through all this. And
Enough. You need your rest.
Yes. Good night.
Right then, now I think we're going to get control once again of the party. And there's actually something for us to collect there, so we'll do that in a moment. I mean, I guess we've got to go back to do it. Why would they just leave a closed treasure chest, eh? That doesn't make sense to me. Now we're just going to have to backtrack to get it. Honestly, it makes no sense really, does it? So we get a lucid ring for our troubles there. And we are now ready to proceed to our next destination, which is the interesting place known as the Calmlands. And there's quite a bit for us to do when we get there. So that's certainly going to be for another day, I think. Story-wise, we just want to get to Mount Gadgizat, was it called, or something? The place that just showed up on the map. But like I say, we'll do that next time. So please don't forget to post a comment, let me know what you guys thought of this episode. And subscribe to the channel as well, because that will support me a lot. I appreciate those who do. And I'll see you all next time for more Final Fantasy X. Take care guys, bye for now.